So today DJI have released the new Fly app 1.18.2, and that's available on the RC2 controller. It's also available on the RC Pro 2 controller, and it's not available yet for iOS, so it's not on the App Store as yet, but hopefully that should come through in the next few hours or maybe tomorrow. What's it all about? Let's do this. So hello and welcome once again to the channel on this very nice day in the UK, and today is all about 1.18.2. What does it bring us? Well, usual scenario, fix unknown issues and optimize app quality. What does that mean? A lot of you guys ask me this question each time I put an update video out. Basically, in the background, and I've seen this on a couple of forums where a lot of people have been having issues with signal on the RC2 with the Mini 5 Pro, and at one or two other drones as well. So maybe that's fixed it for you. Who knows? It's a Fly app update. So it's always best to check your settings. And if you're new around here and you're unsure how to update your controllers, then hopefully this video will help you along the way. So let's get straight in and have a look exactly what it's all about. So quite simple. All you need to do is click update. What that will do is then start the update process. If you swipe down twice from your screen, you can see that it's downloading the update. Once that's finished, all you need to do then is click on to update, and that will then update your controller and it will restart it. So similarly with the RC Pro 2 controller, all you need to do is click update. Once again, that will then download the updates. And then obviously if you swipe down twice from the top or use one of the shortcuts, you can see that it's downloading the updates. Now the only difference is with the RC Pro 2 controller is you will get a different pop-up, as you can see just here, and then you just click install. If the update doesn't auto-populate, what you can do is you can go into Profile, which is just down here, and then click into your settings menu at the bottom. And then once that's open, if you click the About section on the left hand side, that should then show you check for updates. It's always best to have that toggle switch on, and then it should auto populate. As I've said before in many of these update videos, it's always advisable to check your menus, especially being a Fly app update. You can see just there 1.18.2, and it's always best while you've got your drone connected. I've got the Mini 5 Pro connected to check the aircraft firmware as well, just in case there's a firmware that needs installing. Looking through the safety and looking through all these menus, you can see, in my opinion, nothing's changed unless you guys out there spot anything different. But always best to check your return to home, checking the control menu. And what I always do is I always check now in my Gain and Expo tuning settings just to make sure that they haven't changed. I only usually check the cine ones, but it's just best to check the sport and the normal. And then obviously make sure your camera's set as it was. Mine seems to be set as it was before the update, so that all seems fine. Like I say, it's just something that you get yourself into a routine and make sure that all your menu settings are same as they was before the update. So we're just taking this Mini 5 Pro out for a quick fly around. Nothing special. Actually using the DJI RC2 controller for this one. Just sort of try something different rather than actually using the Pro controller. Usual little tests. I'm going to do a spotlight, as we always do. And we'll move up in height. have noticed that on the spotlight feature now, it does actually stay with that green box around it rather than getting that locator pin like we used to. We don't seem to get that very often. So I think we can sort of safely say that that one's working okay. So we'll come out of there. And I would do these tests just for you guys out there, just to make sure that things are stable, things are as they are. Just do a bit of a manual orbit just there. And we'll try a little droney. We'll do a quick shot. We'll try a droney. Okay, let's just drag around that one. 80 feet, that will do.
3, 2, 1.
That seems to be working as it should. We'll just cancel that out. Just fly out a little bit further. And we'll do a quick return to home. Put it back in video mode. So the update is saying that it's fixed certain known issues. I haven't had any issues, but I know there's a couple of you out there that have had this problem, or have had problems, should I say. Right, let's just hit return to home.
Return to home.
And make sure that that works as it should. I've heard that one or two of you have been having signal issues, but I've not had that. As you can see, the signal's been absolutely fine, not a great distance out, but it's on its way back. As you can see, that works absolutely spot on as it should. As always, when you do a return to home, it's always advisable to cancel that and then just drop it down manually. Right, we'll call that one done. So there we go, in a nutshell. Like I said, short, sweet video. It's all about the latest Fly app 1.18.2. I can't see any difference whatsoever in the menus. Sometimes DJI sneak things in. Always best to check your menus just in case things aren't as they were before you did the update. Now, like I say, it works fine for me. You saw in the test flight, it worked fine. It's stable, it does its job. So it's entirely up to you. If you want to update it, that's your choice. But like I say, what works for me might not work for you guys. Maybe you can let me know down in the comments if it's fixed anything for you. Have you been having problems? That would be interesting to know. Like I say, I've had no problems whatsoever. I did fly with the RC2 today and normally use the RC Pro 2 controller as I've been flying the Mini 5 Pro and the Air 3S. Because of the signal on this is absolutely rock solid. That 04 Plus is just immense, and I've had no signal dropouts whatsoever. And obviously we can't show that on screen because we're not allowed to do range tests here in the UK. So there you go. That's it in a nutshell. If you've got anything out of the video, please, as always, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you over there. And if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.